Good evening, students. Welcome back for our Sankalp Tapas classes. So, in the previous classes, we have discussed about chemical reactions and equations. So, we have seen the synopsis. Yes, then we have seen the multiple choice questions. So, these were the questions which we have discussed in our previous classes. Right. Then we have discussed short answers also. I hope doubts are clear. If you have any doubts regarding this particular chapter, so you can drop your doubts in the chat box. Okay. So we have seen in the previous classes about the very short questions also, right? 1 mark questions also we have seen. So these 1 mark questions, then we have seen the 2 marks questions. Okay, few 2 marks questions we have seen. So 2 marks questions also we have seen in the previous class. Then moving further, 3 mark, the short type questions that is for 3 marks, right? So we have discussed what is redox reaction. Yes, write down a chemical reaction representing it. Then we have discussed the second question. Okay, third question, fourth question, fifth question also. Okay, so now we are going to discuss the sixth question. Okay, so we have left with the last 2 questions for 3 marks. Okay, so these 2 questions for the long type of questions. Okay, so yes, students, before moving further, okay, any doubts till here? Any doubts regarding this particular chapter? So you can ask. Okay, any doubts? You can ask, you can leave the your doubts in the chat box. Yes, students. So we are discussing here the first chapter, okay, of chemistry. Okay, I'm dealing with the chemistry chapters. I'm dealing with the first chapter, that is chemical reactions and equation. Okay, so you can go through the previous. So we have seen MCQs, 1 mark questions. Okay, synopsis on this particular chapter. So the students who have missed this, please go through the previous videos. Okay, previous videos we have discussed there the remaining. Okay, so please go through the previous videos. Okay, so shall we proceed further? Yes. So we shall proceed further. That is, we are going to see the sixth. Okay, that is 3 marks question. So in our previous classes, I have discussed the 1 mark question, then 2 marks question, and 3 marks, 5 questions. 5 questions I have discussed. Okay, and the remaining part I'm going to discuss it now. Okay, so are you ready? Yes, students. Okay, so we shall start now. A metal salt MX, when exposed to light, splits up to form metal M and gas X2. Metal M is used to make ornaments, whereas gas X2 is used in making bleaching powder. The salt MX is used in black and white photography. A. Identify the metal X and gas X2. B. Identify MX, and C. Write down the chemical reaction when salt MX is exposed to. Okay, so these things you have to mention. Yes, students, when it is exposed to sunlight. Okay, so you have to tell this. Try to answer. So this is bit applicative type of question. Okay, a bit applicative type of question. So how you are going to answer this particular question? Yes, what they have asked here? What they have asked here? Do you want me to repeat the question if you have not understood the question? Yes. Do you want me to repeat the question? Yes. Okay, I'll just read it once more. A metal salt MX when exposed to light splits up to form metal M and gas X2. Okay, this metal M is used in making ornament, whereas X2 gas is used in making bleaching powder. The salt MX is used in black and white photography. Fine. So they have asked you. So there is a metal salt. Which metal salt it is? A metal and X. Okay, halide. Metal halide is there. So which is exposed to light. So when this metal halide is exposed to light, it will form, it will split. Okay, it will split to give you metal and gas X2. Now this metal M which is there, this is used to making ornament. Okay, it is used to make the ornaments. Ornaments means jewelry. Okay, where whereas the gas X2 is there, it is used in making the bleaching powder. Okay, the gas which is there X2, it is used in making bleaching powder. The salt MX is used in black and white photography. Salt MX is used in black and white photography. So what you have to identify, they've asked you that the MX and reaction when salt MX is exposed to sunlight. Okay. So these things you have to mention. Okay. So how we will answer it? So which is the metal M and X? Yes, which is the metal M and X? So here the metal which is used, okay, so silver. So silver is the metal which we are making use in the ornaments. So which is the metal? The metal used here is the silver. So silver, Ag. Okay, Ag is the metal which we make use in the when so this metal, okay, and which is the gas? It is chlorine gas. It is a chlorine gas. So when metal salt, that is the silver chloride, okay, silver chloride, that is AgCl, silver chloride, when it is exposed to sunlight, okay, when it is exposed to sunlight, it splits into Ag plus and Cl2, okay, Ag and Cl2, Ag and Cl2, okay. So what you're supposed to do? Yes. So what you are supposed to do here? So which is the metal? It is silver. Okay, metal is the silver, and your gas is chlorine. And the MX, which is the MX? It is. So I'll write here. Metal is silver, and your gas is Cl2. Which is MX? It is AgCl. Okay, silver chloride. Then C option, what they have done, write down the chemical reaction when metal halide, that is AgCl2. Okay, when AgCl2, which is solid, when it is exposed to light, okay, how it will split? It will split into Ag and Cl2 gas. So like this you have to mention. Okay, so this metal, okay, silver, it is used in ornaments, while chlorine, as you know, chlorine gas is used in making bleaching powder. Okay, it is used in making the bleaching powder. And the salt, that is AgCl, that is your silver chloride, it is used in black and white photography. Okay, in the photography. So this way you have to answer this particular question. I hope this is clear. Okay, so moving further, next question, our seventh question. So for each, so A question, this okay, sub question A, 1 mark, B 1 mark, and C 1 mark, like this. Okay. So your marks will be distributed. Fine. Moving further. Okay. A metal strip X. Okay, I'm discussing the seventh question. A metal strip X is dipped in blue colored salt solution. Yes, students? A metal strip X is dipped in blue colored salt solution YSO4. After some time, a layer of metal Y is formed on metal strip X. So what is done? A metal strip X is taken. So this is dipped into a blue color solution. A blue color solution is there. A blue colored salt solution is there. Okay, a blue colored salt solution is there, which is YSO4. Okay, so when you dip the metal strip X in this blue color solution, okay, which is YSO4, after some time, a layer of metal Y, okay, a layer of metal Y is formed on the metal strip. So a layer is formed on this Y, okay, Y layer is formed on this metal X strip. Then metal X is used in galvanization. So what is this metal X used in? It is used in galvanization. Okay, it is used in galvanization. And where this Y is used, this Y is used in making electric wires. Okay, this Y is used in making the electric wires. Fine. So what is the metal strip X? So we have to tell now. So which is the metal? So in galvanization, so the metal M, metal strip X is nothing but your zinc. Okay, zinc, that is Zn. So zinc, it is dipped in blue color solution is of copper sulfate. Okay, it is dipped in the copper sulfate solution. So what is happening? So YSO4 is nothing but your copper sulfate. Okay. Now, what is forming now? On this zinc, a layer of copper is formed. So what is the reaction? It is copper sulfate aqueous plus zinc solid gives you zinc sulfate. Okay, a layer of this is formed and copper. So this is the reaction. Fine. So this is the reaction. So which is the metal X? Metal X is your zinc and metal Y is your copper. And what is the reaction? This is the reaction. That is zinc is dipped in copper sulfate reaction. A layer is formed. That is a zinc sulfate layer is formed plus copper. Okay. So this is the particular reaction. So I hope this is clear. Okay. So we shall move to the next part. That is we are going to discuss the main that is the long type of questions. Okay, this long type of question is for long type of question. Okay, long type of question is asked for 5 marks. So last we are going to discuss. So we have seen so for MCQs. Okay, then 1 mark question, 2 mark question, and 3 mark question. Now last we are seeing the 5 mark question. Okay, lastly we are checking the 5 marks question. So whitewash was being done at Mukesh's house. Whitewash was being done at Mukesh's house. Mukesh saw that the painter added quicklime to drum having water. Mukesh touched outer surface of drum. It is unbelievably hot. Okay, it is unbelievably hot. A. Write the chemical equation for above reaction. Then write what type of reaction it is and see what is the utility of this reaction. Yes, students. Whitewash. Whitewash was being done at Mukesh's house. Mukesh saw that the painter added quicklime climb to drum having water. Okay. Mukesh touched outer surface of drum and this is extremely hot. So you have to write the chemical equation for this above equation. Okay. So what is whitewash first of all? Yes, students, what is whitewash? Yes, students, what is whitewash? Whitewash is nothing but your slaked lime. Okay, whitewash is nothing but your slaked lime. That is calcium hydroxide. Okay, which they use for the first coat. Okay, after the building is ready, so they give the whitewash first to the building. Okay, so whitewash is nothing but your what? It is your calcium hydroxide. So what is whitewash? It is calcium hydroxide. So calcium that is the whitewash was done at Mukesh's house. So Mukesh saw that painter added quicklime to drum having water. So quicklime is what? Calcium hydroxide. So quicklime is what? It is calcium hydroxide. So calcium hydroxide. So this quicklime was added to the drum which was having water. So what will happen? You get calcium hydroxide, which is a slaked lime, which is a slaked lime. So what is a chemical reaction? So this is a chemical reaction. Okay, calcium hydroxide, calcium oxide plus water giving you calcium hydroxide. Fine. So this is the reaction. Now, what type of reaction it is, students? What type of reaction it is? What type of reaction it is? It is a, you can see that it is hot. Okay, it is extremely hot. It is extremely hot. If what did Mukesh do? Mukesh has touched the surface of the drum. He observed that it was extremely hot. Okay, so it is a exothermic reaction. What type of reaction it is? It is a exothermic reaction. Its utility of this reaction, students. So where we are using this calcium hydroxide, it is used for what? It is used in whitewashing of house. Whitewashing of house. Okay, it is used in whitewashing of house. So for the reaction, 2 marks. Okay. Then for the exothermic reaction, and for the reason. So like this, you will get the 5 marks question. Okay, so this is a 5 marks question. So what was whitewash? Whitewash is nothing but slaked lime. Okay, it is a slaked lime. Fine. Okay. Moving further, next question. What types of reactions are represented by following? What types of reactions are represented by following? A. CaCO3 giving you calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. Yes. Then B, Ca plus O2 giving you 2CaO. C, Pb plus CuCl2 giving you PbCl2 plus copper. Then D, FeSO4 plus Fe giving you Fe2O3 plus SO2 plus SO3. Then next question, Na2SO4 plus BaCl2 giving you BaCl2 plus 2NaCl. So these reactions, okay, we have seen the types of chemical reactions. So these questions are based on the type of chemical reactions. Okay, so 5 reaction, 5 marks. So CaCO3 giving you calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. So this is a decomposition reaction. This is a decomposition reaction. The first one is a decomposition reaction because a molecule. Okay, you can see that calcium carbonate, it decomposed. When you heat it, okay, you get calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. So this is a decomposition reaction. Then calcium plus oxygen giving you calcium oxide. So this is a combination reaction. So what type of reaction this is? This is a combination reaction. Second one is combination reaction. Okay, so what is happening? Calcium plus oxygen is getting combined to give you calcium oxide. So this is a combination reaction. Next is what? Next is Pb plus CuCl2 giving you PbCl2 plus Cu. Yes, students, what is happening here? Your Pb, okay, it is getting displaced with copper. Your Pb is getting displaced with copper and you get PbCl2. Okay, so what it is? It is a displacement reaction. So this is a displacement reaction. So this is what? This is a displacement reaction. So Pb plus copper chloride. So your Pb, your copper is getting displaced with your lead. So this is a displacement reaction. Example of displacement reaction. Then FeSO4 gives you Fe2O3 plus SO2 plus SO3. Okay. So what is this? This is also a decomposition reaction. What it is? It is a decomposition reaction. Fine. Next one. BaCl2 plus 2NaCl. No, the reaction is wrong. So this becomes BaSO4. Okay, BaSO4 and 2NaCl. So this is what? It is a double displacement reaction. This is a double displacement reaction. Fine. So like this. So based upon, we have seen the examples. Okay, we have seen what are chemical reaction, what are the types of chemical reaction. So based on this, these are the particular example. I hope this is clear. Yes? Fine. Okay, students. So moving further, okay. The next question is you have to balance. Next is the balancing question. Okay. So here also there are five, what? You have five. Yes, A, B, C, D, E. You have five balancing reactions. Okay. You have to balance them. So each reaction you'll get 1 mark. Fine. So H2. So what, how do you balance it? First, you have to see the number of atoms on left hand side and right hand side. Okay. So first I'll take H2 plus O2 giving you H2O. Fine. So H2 on the left hand side and this on the right hand side. So hydrogen and oxygen, hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen atoms are 2, oxygen are 2. Hydrogens are 2, oxygen is 1. So how do you balance it? So if I write here 2, this will be 2. So oxygen becomes 2 now, hydrogen becomes 4, here hydrogen becomes 4 and this is 2. So is it balanced? Yes. So the number of atoms on left hand side and right hand side is balanced. Okay. So you have to balance in such a way that the number of atoms on both the sides are equal. Okay. I hope this is clear. Yes, students? Is it clear? So these are some questions on this so that your concepts are more clearer. Okay. Okay. So next one, MnO2 plus HCl giving you MnCl2 plus H2O plus Cl2. Okay. So on the left hand side and right hand sides, write down Mn, oxygen, hydrogen, chlorine, Mn, oxygen, hydrogen, chlorine. Mn is 1, oxygens are 2, hydrogen is 1, chlorine is 1. Mn is 1, oxygen is 1, hydrogen is 2, chlorine is 4. Okay. So how do you uh, balance this particular reaction? Yes, students, try. So the chlorine atoms, okay, so here there are four. So if I write here 4 HCl, so this becomes 4, hydrogen becomes 4. Now I have to balance here 4. So if I write 2 oxygen here, okay, I'll write it properly so that it is good, properly visible to you. Okay, students. So I'll just write it here. So this was Mn, sorry, HCl, and this was H2. Okay. So I'll take another color. Okay, so here there are four chlorine. Okay, so here if I take four, so this becomes four and this becomes four. Now here there are two hydrogens, so I'll write here two. So this becomes four. Oxygen becomes two. Okay, oxygens are balanced, Mn is balanced, and hydrogen is balanced. So the reaction is balanced. Is it clear? Yes. Is the reaction balanced? Yes, the reaction is balanced. Okay. Next. PbNO3 giving you PbO plus NO2 plus O2. Okay. Now here students, here students. So left hand side and right hand side. Left hand side PbN oxygen. I'll write it here only. Wait. So PbNO3 giving you PbO plus NO2 plus O2. So right left hand side and right hand side. Okay. So now Pb nitrogen oxygen, Pb nitrogen oxygen. Pb is how much? Pb is 1, here 1, nitrogen is 1, oxygen is, this should be 2. Okay, the reaction is, they have not given properly. It is, okay. So it is PbNO3 twice, it should be. Twice, okay. Pb, So Pb will be 1, NO3, N is 2, oxygens are 3 2s are 6. 3 2s are 6. Then here Pp is 1, nitrogen is 1, then oxygen is 2, 4, 5. 5. Okay, yes. Now balance it. Now balance it, students. So Pb here is 1, there is 1. Okay, so oxygen we have to balance. So if I put here 2, so this becomes 2 lead. Okay, then 2 nitrogens, 2 no, 4 nitrogens. It becomes 4 nitrogens and 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12 oxygens. Now here, if I put here 2, so this becomes 2, oxygen becomes 2, 4, 6. Mm, yes, students try. Yes, students try this. I'll write it once more. PbNO3 twice, giving you PbO plus NO2 plus O2. Okay. So on the left hand side and on the right hand side. Yes, students. Left hand side Pb N oxygen. Pb N oxygen. Pb is 1, N is 2, oxygen is 6. Then Pb is 1, N is 1, oxygen is 5. Yes. So now how will balance it? So if I put here 2, so here also I have to put 2. So this becomes 2, this becomes 2. Number of oxygen atoms you check. Oxygen atom, nitrogen will be 2, oxygen will be 3 to the 6, 6 to the 12. So this will be 12 oxygen atoms. Okay, this will be 12 oxygen atoms. How many oxygen atoms? It is 12. Fine. Now here Pb is 2, nitrogen is 1 again, oxygen will be 6. Oxygen is 6 here. Okay, oxygens are 6. Now if I write here 4, just check. Nitrogen becomes 4, oxygen becomes 4 to the 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, so oxygen are satisfied. It will be 12. Oxygens will be 12 oxygen atoms. So 12 oxygen atoms on either side. Now nitrogen atoms you see, 2 twos are and just 4. It's also clear. Okay. So oxygens also, nitrogen atoms also you see, 2. Okay, nitrogen 2, 2 twos are 4. So 4. So Pb both side 2, nitrogen's 4 and oxygen 12. Is it balanced? Yes, students, is it balanced? Yes, it is balanced. Okay. Okay, fine. So next question. So the next reaction, next reaction is AgNO3 plus NaCl AgCl plus NaNO3. Okay. So left hand side and right hand side. So left hand side NaCl, then Ag, okay, so nitrogen 1, oxygen. Now, yes, students, try to balance. Yes, students, AgNO3 plus NaCl giving you AgCl plus NaNO3. Okay, so left hand side and right hand side. Left hand side Ag 1, nitrogen 1, oxygen 3, Na is 1, Cl is 1. Then right hand side Ag is 1, then N is 1, oxygens are 3, sodium is 1 and Cl is 1. So is it a balanced reaction? Yes, right. It is already a balanced reaction. Can we balance it furthermore? Yes, students, it is Ag. You can see it is already balanced. So no need to balance it. Okay, so it is already balanced. So this is a balanced reaction. So what you have to mention? You have to mention that it is already a balanced reaction. Okay, the number of atoms on left hand side and right hand side are equal. Okay, so we'll move for the next question. Okay, E last, calcium, calcium hydroxide plus HNO3 giving you calcium nitrate plus H2O. Okay. So left hand side and RHS. So left hand side calcium, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen. So calcium are 1, oxygen is 2, hydrogens are 3. Sorry, oxygens are 2 and here 3. So it is 5. So oxygens are 5, hydrogens are 2 and this is 1, 3. Nitrogen is 1. Here, calcium is 1, oxygen is 3 to the 6, 3 to the 6 and 7 oxygens. Then hydrogens is 2 and nitrogen is 2. Okay, now balance this, students. How will you balance it? How will you balance this? So, first I will balance the hydrogens. Okay, so if I put here 2, I'll take another color. Just a second. Okay, if I put here 2, so this becomes 2 hydrogens. Here, so here the hydrogens will be 2. Okay, sorry. What you have to take this? You have to take it as hydroxide. Okay, you have to take this as hydroxide and not as your hydrogen and oxygen. So nitrogen is 1 here. Okay, then hydroxides. Hydroxides are how many? Hydroxides are 2. And here nitrogen is 2. Okay, then how will you write this? Yes, try to balance the chemical reaction, students. So if I write here 2, now see, count the number of atoms on both the sides. Calciums are 1. Calcium is 1. Then hydroxide. Calcium is 1. Calcium is 1. Then nitrogen is 1. Then here nitrogens are 2. Then here 3 hydrogen atoms are 2 and 1, 3. 2 and 1, 3. So 3 hydrogen atoms. 3 hydrogen atoms. Then your hydrogen atoms are 2. Then oxygen atoms are 5. So 2 and this 5. And here oxygen atoms are 7. Okay, now balance it. So when you're balancing it, if I put here 2, as I put here 2. Okay, now just see calcium will be 1 on both the side. Then nitrogen here will be 2. 2 nitrogens. I'll change the color. So nitrogen will be 2 here. Then hydrogens will be 4. Okay, 4 hydrogen atoms will be. Then oxygen atom, 3 to the 6, 7, 8. 8 oxygen atoms. Okay, now we'll see here. Calcium is 1, nitrogens are 2, then hydrogens are, so if I will put here also 2. I'll put here also 2. Now you see, so hydrogens will be 4, Hydrogens will be 4. Oxygen is 2. And this is 3 to the 6 and 7, 8. This is also 8. So now is it balanced? Calcium 1, nitrogens are 2, hydrogens are 4, and oxygens are 8. Yes. So it is a balanced reaction. So understood. So like this. Okay. So for 5 marks, if they have given 5 equations, so each okay. So like this. So you have to balance each equation and you have to mention that this is a balanced equation. I hope this is clear. Yes, students, is it clear? Fine. Okay. So this is a sentences. Okay, they have given in the form of sentences. So that you have to mention, okay, you have to write the chemical equation. So the last question of this particular chapter, okay, you have to write down the balanced chemical equation for the following. So there are 5 sentences given. So you have to write it so that you will get what? So for each reaction, you'll get 1 mark. So 5 reactions, 5 marks. Understood? Yes? Fine. So the first question is silver chloride is decomposed in the presence of sunlight to give silver and chlorine gas okay, so this you have to write it in what this you have to write it in reaction, okay, in the form of reaction. So how will you write it? So the reaction will go like this. So 2 silver chloride, so it is AgCl, okay, 2 AgCl is decomposed in the presence of light. Okay, this is light, or you can write it like this, light in the presence of sunlight to give you Ag plus Cl2. Okay, Ag plus Cl2. So I'll write it like this. So 2Ag 2Ag and Cl2. So this will be solid. So 2AgCl solid giving you in the presence of sunlight. You can write it as sunlight. You get Ag solid plus Cl2. Okay, so this is the first sentence. So if you write the proper balance equation, so you'll get a 1 mark. Next question, calcium oxide reacts with water to give lime water. So calcium oxide, so this is calcium oxide when it is treated with water. When it is treated with water, you get lime water. So this is lime water. Okay. So this is lime water. So like this. Fine. So this is lime water. So this is the reaction. Next one, sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide reacts with hydrochloric acid. Okay. To give you sodium chloride plus water. See whether it is balanced. Hydrogens are 2, oxygens are 2. Yes, here you see sodium is 1, oxygen is 1, hydrogens is 2. Okay. Then chlorine is 1, here is chlorine 1. Fine. So, okay. So NaOH, so it is a balanced reaction. Sodium hydroxide plus HCl giving you NaCl plus water. Yes. So like this you have to write the reaction. Okay. Next question. Dilute hydrochloric acid. Okay, dilute hydrochloric acid, copper oxide to give you green colored copper chloride and water. It gives you green color copper chloride plus water. Okay, so see here, see the reaction whether it is balanced. Dilute hydrochloric acid is added to copper oxide to give green colored copper chloride and water. Yes, students. So copper oxide plus HCl giving you CuCl2 plus water. So see, Hydrogens are 1 here, so I'll write it here. So Cl is 2. So I can take it here 2 HCl, 2 HCl, 2 HCl. So 2 hydrogens, oxygens, 2 chlorine, 2 chlorine. Then here oxygen is 1, chloride is 1. Okay, so this is a balanced reaction. Yes, it is a balanced reaction. Is it clear? Yes, students, is it clear? Okay, fine. So like this, you will be getting the question. Fine. So the next question. So here you see the last question. Solution of barium chloride. Solution of barium chloride. Okay, aqueous solution of barium chloride and sodium sulfate in water reacts to give you insoluble barium sulfate. It gives you barium sulfate and solution of sodium chloride Okay, so so see whether it is balanced. Yes, students, see whether it is balanced. I'll repeat once more the sentence. Solution of barium chloride and sodium sulfate in water reacts to give insoluble barium sulfate and solution of sodium chloride. Yes, see whether it is balanced. So BaCl2 plus NaSO4 giving you barium sulfate plus NaCl. Okay. So NaCl is aqueous. They have said NaCl is aqueous solution. So you have to write it AK. Okay. So barium sulfate is a insoluble. So you have to mention arrow down. You have to mention like this. Arrow down means precipitate. That is, it is a precipitate. So barium sulfate is a precipitate. Okay, so BaSO4. Okay, so this is a aqueous. So it is a precipitate. So this is aqueous. So BaCl2 aqueous plus Na2SO4 aqueous giving you BaSO4. Okay, insoluble compound precipitate plus Na2Cl, 2NaCl. So we will, okay, so this is Ba. So just see if it is balanced. Yes, it is a balanced reaction. Yes. So did you understand this particular chapter, students? Yes. So by this, we have completed our first chapter, that is chemical reactions and equation. Okay. So in the next class, we'll be starting with acid, bases, and salts. So any doubts regarding today's session? Yes, students, any doubts regarding today's session? I hope there are no doubts. Okay, so you whatever the questions I have been discussed, please go through them. Please revise them. Please write the reactions. Practice the reaction. Okay, go through the reactions. So do not bahar the reactions. Just practice them. Write. Okay, write uh, until you understand. Okay, just write and practice so that it will fit in your mind. So if you do not write, then the reactions you won't understand. So please understand the reactions and then write them. Okay, I hope today's session is clear. I hope you have enjoyed the session. Okay, so by this we have completed our first chapter. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me, or else I'll be ending the session. No doubts? Yes, students, you have understood everything. I hope you have understood everything. Okay, so fine. Then I'll end the session here. We'll meet in the next week. Thank you.